That one was got a little bit short. Oh, why is it always goes to Berseria second? It goes to Xenoblade 3 first, Berseria second. I thought I put it on random. Hmm? Anyway, yes, Mind and Body is finally back. We took a bit of a break. First it was remodeling, and then it was a player having stuff to do the last 2 weeks. I didn't want them to miss anything, so we are finally back. Now it is time to eat.
But no, I'm not like beatboxing or anything.
Hello, I am back.
Hello.
Fine.
Are we all ready for spooky time?
Yes.
Yes.
Always. Hello.
I just realized I probably put on the music too loud and it's probably drowning us all out. Whoops. Luckily, I already have the ambiance music set to where I need it to be.
Well, I can't hear music, so.
Yeah,
Neither can
I decided to not even bother getting a Rhythm Bot because it's gonna be taken down soon anyway, which sucks. Oh, wrong one. There we go.
Okay.
So yeah, so unfortunately I can't share my music automatically because I don't want to get a bot that's gonna be taken down soon anyway. Because it's what's the point? Again, I picked the
Good
wrong
point.
thing. That's on me. I am not used to this. Anyway, yes, here we go. So last time we left off, the party met as a bunch of Grimlocks attacked. And after that battle, they began to speak and get to meet each other. The coins began activating even more with the presence of Jacob Erie. And then Lucille realized that one of her companions from the guild had taken away the other two. Now we come back. I believe Jacob is heading to the inn while everyone else remains near the two Grimlocks who were knocked out. If there's enough time, like, guards will come. They just have had to deal with things all over the town.
Is there anyone around us, like immediately, like nearby, that needs help?
I would say yes. You guys are in about this area. So there's no one in, I would say, like, that whole area the ping happened in that would need help, but throughout the town there will be people.
Okay. And please remind me again, which direction did oh my god, what was his name again? Sprug. Which direction did he go?
He went off in this direction.
Okay.
At this point, with your 60 feet of dark vision, you are not able to see him at all because very far out.
Oh boy. I kind of like look at the who's is everybody together?
I think that Jacob went to the inn, but otherwise you are all together.
No,
I
while
look.
this talk, Ostis Coinan was going back to the inn as well. Lucille had grabbed it.
Yes, I did. I do remember that.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yes, been a while.
Either way, Rylek's gonna be limping back to the inn on her fucking almost half health, just over half health.
How much health do you have?
Current or max?
Max.
34.
34? Bitch, you're fine. Lucio kind of like shuffles anxiously and then goes to follow the rest of the party towards the inn.
All right.
Baldus makes his way to the inn with a determined and hardened step, and if he can possibly run into a guard on the way, that would be great. If he cannot, he will just continue on his way.
Yeah, you will see a Zerf Neblin dressed in armor with a pretty, like, for you it would be a spear. For him, it's basically a pike. Yes, how can I help you?
Voldus looks down at him, bends down just a little bit, and says, "There was one Grimlock that got away. It made a decision to run. Find him, bring him back. Have a bounty on his head."
We got enough trouble right now just taking care of everyone in town. We may not even have the manpower to hunt them down.
Valdus's head snaps back to him. "That was not a request. I killed 3 of them. Don't..." His jaw kind of cracks a little bit. "My apologies. I think this would be best for everyone." And he continues on back to the inn.
Roll me either intimidation or persuasion.
Okey-doke. Let's see if this actually appears on Roll20. "24.
24. All right.
It did not appear on roll 20.
On Roll20, why isn't it?
Do you have the extension or?
If you just roll it on D&D Beyond, everyone can see it there.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
I see it,
Oh.
Yeah.
but I don't see it on Roll20.
Do you have the Beyond 20 extension? Because if not, that would be why it doesn't appear.
I do, and I see the Beyond 20 symbol come up, but it didn't attach. I
Weird.
rolled a 19 plus 5, so 24.
Yeah, so, since you walk off after making that statement, you do not get to see his reaction, but for the sake of the audience and you rolling a 24, he definitely, like, gets a few guards and goes off in that direction.
Could you please remind me again what a Zerf Neblin is?
Zwerf Neblin are the deep gnomes.
Okay.
They are bald and have darker skin, much like the Drow and Druagar, due to the strange magic of the Underdark. But
Okay.
they are related to other gnomes.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
So you all head into the inn.
Indeed.
I do not have a map for it because I only prepare maps either for settings or when there is going to be combat.
That is fine.
I have no care either.
That's what our imagination is for.
Exactly.
Does
So
if,
it would be weird if we're imagining different setups.
you know what? That's true. If anyone's gonna go sit at a table, Lucille's gonna join them.
I
Well-
imagine that Jacob's already sitting down at a table.
Yeah, because he was eating before everything kind of went down, and he's gonna finish eating.
Alright, yeah, you notice that Jacob has, Valdis, you are definitely very familiar with it, a mushroom steak.
Valdus will join Jacob.
Lucille will also join in.
Rylex gonna just sit down somewhere nearby. Somewhere nearby if it's a corner table. If not, then just sit at the table.
I'd say it's one of the corners, like, when the round, table's not in a corner.
Then I'll just join them at the table.
So, uh, look, I have to go get my friends. But I'm really hoping that you guys will come with me because, I think we're a team now, right?
Regardless, it would be best if we didn't wander off alone at this point. Alright. Grimlock looks this close to a settlement and ain't never good. Nothing with that kind of a mindset is.
And just to be clear, no one else saw that thing in the cloak?
I definitely saw. I could have sworn I saw some, but it was too quick for me to be sure.
Could I get the surface level thoughts of each of your characters at this moment?
Rylek I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Rylek is like, how the heck am I gonna bandage these things? These bloody wounds.
Alright. Golden, you were going to speak?
Yeah, Jacob is kind of like alright because he doesn't really care right now because he just kind of wanted to focus on getting to his destination,
Alright.
Lucille's immediate thoughts go to chasing after her friends as quickly as possible, just so they don't get too far. And she's also worried about how she can convince this new party to come with her and help.
And go ahead.
Because it just looks like everybody has different priorities and they're just too focused on themselves.
And what is going through Valdis's head right now?
Is the knight here? Now, if he has some sort of holy magic, what divinity does he derive from? Perhaps he's... No. We'll see. And just basically a bunch of those thoughts going through his head.
Alright. You all may continue your conversation.
So, Sir
Seal?
Knight,
We just talked over each other.
we did.
You first.
So, Sir Knight, I see that you have plenty of experience in combat. What brings you down here?
Jacob is sort of just. You can clearly tell he heard you, but is choosing not to answer.
He's intentionally ignoring.
I see that my words didn't get through to you the first time, so I'll ask you again, Sir Knight. What brings you down to the Underdark at this time?
At this point, Valdis, could you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Let's see. Roll on Beyond. Okay, it's a public roll. I am attached to D&D Beyond, or Beyond 20. Okay, roll.
It did not.
It doesn't matter too much. I'm mostly
It's not showing up. Weird.
Oh,
It
That's a
showed
10.
up in the thing.
it's fine.
No, I can't hear anyone. Crap.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Technical difficulties.
Yay.
Hold
Indeed.
on. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, right when I rolled the dice or anytime I play any other audio, you guys immediately cut out, and I don't know why.
It may be that whatever that your device doesn't want two sources of audio playing at the same time.
Could be. Don't have this problem before, but sorry.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, we will. Sorry to be very vague, but I may reveal what happened later. For now, you do not need to worry about it.
Uh-oh.
Understood.
Also, don't worry about your rolls not getting.
Ignore that.
Don't worry about your rolls not getting to roll 20.
it.
It's mostly for the audience's sake, but yeah.
Ignore
there-
that. That was a test, I swear.
It's fine.
I didn't actually mean to swing it. Just a test of.
I will usually take random rolls like that to be a test unless you narrate.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway.
Apologies, my mind is elsewhere. So, again, Sir Knight, what is your business down here?
Jacob, it just continues to eat, and once he's finished, he's just gonna get up and start moving, and start to leave. But it's clearly not wanting to answer the question.
I believe, Knight, that saving your life would at least grant me an answer from you.
Bear in mind, Rylek is barely paying attention. More focused on not seething from her wounds.
Lucille scurries after Golden and asks,
Where did you get that coin?
Do we even know did he even show the coin actually?
Yes,
"Oh,
it did.
actually, you know what? That's a good point."
It may be a while. It's been a while. We may be forgetting. Did Jacob show the coin at all?
Nope.
Or
Oh,
I,
he didn't?
It has remained inside his backpack, and you said that it's shown through it,
yes.
which is what everyone thinks, but he has not actually shown it.
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Would we be able to infer that he does have a coin?
I would say either you can give me investigation or religion to guess that.
Oh, neither of those are good.
I'm gonna take a quick investigation check if I may, because Rylek's got back thoughts.
15.
Let's
15. I would say that's enough to infer that that the glow is a coin.
thoughts on what's going on currently.
Then I still ask my question.
19.
And Jacob just kind of still ignores, because God, is he fucking kind of moody. Because he kind of got his shit rocked. As kind of a reminder. He got down to like 5 HP and then
Ooh.
had to heal himself back up, you know? Oh shit.
Does he still look pretty battered?
Yes, you all definitely look battered from that encounter.
Am I able
Rylek
to...
calls out, if you're gonna leave, I'd recommend going to the inn for some rest first.
You're
Are we-
currently in the inn.
Weird.
I'd recommend getting a room to get some rest first. Wounds like that don't close with activity.
I would like to can I use a key point right now?
Yeah, you can use your healing hands right now. I will allow it.
Yep. I would like to use a key point to cast Hand of Healing, which is 1d4 plus 3. So 1d4. 5.
5. So
You get a total of 5 health back.
Lucille puts her hand on you, Jacob, and you feel healing energy flow through you as you heal 5 hit points.
It's not much. But
She kind of like fiddles with her hands, waiting for a response. Jacob, you're muted.
Oh, what did I miss? I'm sorry. I had to clean up a spill that was that was going to my computer.
Ooh, Lucille went up and healed you for 5 hit points.
And I said,
I know it's probably not much, but
and she fiddles with her hands. And like waits for a response from you.
He kind of just looks at you and goes, "Why?"
well, you seemed hurt. And I'm sorry, but you have a coin in your bag, don't you? One that looks like this?
And I pull out my coin of destiny.
Yeah, Jacob just sort of looks at it and just goes, "Yes, now, yes, and now I need to go somewhere.
Well, where are you going?
I need to go somewhere that I will not explain, no matter how many rude people ask."
You're not exactly a bottle of sunshine yourself.
I thank you. I know that.
Oh my god.
Rylek just laughs like that.
Oh, this is. Sorry, ignore me. Talking to myself. So you know what? She keeps following you and says,
Well, where are you going? I think we can help each other.
Are they still in the inn at this point, or?
Yeah, I'm not sure how. Yeah, he kind of stopped after the healing because he's like, wait, okay, why did you just do this? You know, and thus he hasn't really been moving, and it's
What?
just like in silent resentment of just like, why is this happening to me? I just wanted to go. I just needed to go somewhere.
well, wherever Jacob is, Lucille's still with him, hoping to like keep talking with him.
Right.
My microphone picked up what I said, right? About like asking where he's going and if he... Yeah, okay. Cool.
And Jacob is not answering as because I'm sorry if this is annoying, but this is usually how my characters go because they do not like joining up with a party right away. I'm sorry if this is being annoying.
I understand if your character
First
doesn't-
time.
wait.
First time in campaign here, so.
Hmm.
I understand if your character does not want to reply, but instead of just leaving dead silence and making me worry if my mic is even working, could you just like reply with like he does not answer?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Rylek would like to see if she can at least find somewhere or to get supplies to bandage up a bit. Maybe take a short rest or long rest or whatever the current mechanic is right now.
So the way I usually kind of do it is it's like if you want to rest, you can just rest, and depending on how long it is, like if it doesn't reach full 8 hours, it's a short rest. If it does reach 8 hours, it's a long rest. So yeah. So are you looking to get a room for the night?
Yeah, just one. I don't know if anyone else is going to be joining. Rylek doesn't know if anyone else is going to be joining her, and she doesn't want to make assumptions.
I would say, given what's happened, the innkeeper gives you a room for free, and
My bad. Wait, you first.
the innkeeper will give you a room for free given the attack that just happened, and they'll just go, "Sorry about that. It's on us. Give everyone something to calm down.
It's fine. Just need to rest a couple days. Rest a day or two. So,
Enjoy your night.
Do I overhear the innkeeper giving Rylek a free room?
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 15.
15. I would say you probably would.
I look at Jacob and be like,
Well, unless you want to sleep out in a dark cave, I'm gonna go get a room.
and I just like walk away and ask for a room also.
Right. You also get it for free.
Yay!
Valdez is going to be sitting still at the table, absolutely dumbfounded at the sheer audacity of what just happened. And he will, completely not paying attention to anything anyone else is doing at the moment, just kind of numbly walk over to the door and keep an eye out and see if any of the guards come back for a while.
Alright. It was 3 guards against 1 Grimlock. You did not specify alive or dead, correct?
Nope, he did not.
Alright, just double checking.
no, he did not make any specifications on that.
Yeah, so you notice,
He just
3
said take care of it.
yeah.
I said
And I'll pay
bring
ya.
back, but okay, cool.
Oh yeah, you
Thanks,
said bring
guys.
back. Well, you said bring back, but you didn't said bring back alive or dead.
Yeah. They would know that bring back is likely bring back alive. Let's just see. 10? Alright, you see, eventually you'll see 3 guards carrying the body of a Grimlock. At the distance you're at, you cannot tell if the Grimlock is alive or dead, but it does look severely wounded.
Are they bringing it back to just a random direction, or are they bringing it back to the inn's direction?
Or actually, because I keep forgetting, some people don't have dark vision. You would actually not notice anything with the range of your glow torch, except eventually the guard who spoke to you comes up and says, "We found the one that got away, able to bring him back alive. That's pretty beat up."
Indeed. What a remarkable job you did. And of course, compensation. And Valdez will give him 5 gold.
Thank you.
No problem. Do you mind if I question him for a while?
He's pretty badly beat up, but no problems with you questioning him when he wakes up.
Lucille, is
Sorry.
your mic catching stuff or?
I'm so sorry.
I didn't make out what you said, DM.
He basically said that he was pretty badly beat up and he's unconscious, but when he wakes up, you're free to interrogate.
Okay, so he's not conscious right now. That makes this even better. Okay.
Does it?
So then, if that's the case, Valdez will attempt to bring the Grimlock into the inn.
All right. You at this, a lot of the patrons and the innkeeper are all they're looking at you, and it's like, as you are bringing in the body of a Grimlock into the inn.
Bruh.
No need to worry. All under control. Valdez, who is covered in Grimlock blood, because he had to slice some of them open, is going to carry the body of, or the unconscious form of this Grimlock. And is there like any kind of divider in the inn? What I'm going for is trying to put the Grimlock on one side and Valdis on another, so the Grimlock doesn't have line of sight.
Well, you would notice that they do not. Their eyes are just like where would be eyes is just grown over by skin.
Oh, I know. Then I would say, furthest corner away from the most people, he would like to sit up the Grimlock in a chair.
The innkeeper will come up to you. If you want to do something, our rooms are free right now for at least the time being.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a problem here?
We just don't want him waking up and attacking us again.
Valdis will hold up his hands, and he will slowly bring his hand down to his blade and slowly unsheath it, not making no sudden movements, and say, "Trust me, I have already had plenty of experience with these creatures. This one's near death. If it moves, no one in this place will be harmed."
Then there's another concern there. We've already had a violent day, sir. I don't think we need to be exposed to more violence.
Very fair. Which direction? And he will just ask which way the room is as he takes the Grimlock off and I guess goes to a room.
The rooms will actually be downstairs in this
How big are-
establishment.
How big are these things again?
Well, are you asking what things are you referring
How big
to?
are Grimlocks again?
Grimlocks are human size.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Um,
how big are the rooms? Are they properly fitted for travelers of our various sizes?
They're a little small compared to human rooms, but they're inhabitable size.
Well, I'm pretty sure I started this campaign off with worse, so...
So the rooms will actually be downstairs as opposed to upstairs as you would find on the surface. And yeah, you're able to find a free room.
Okey-doke. Valdis will bring the Grimlock there.
Alright. Does anyone else want to take the scene for a moment?
Yeah, Jacob at the Magic Wood Free will also be like, "Hey, wait, I can sleep here for free?" And will ask for a room as well.
Yeah, you get a free room. Basically, rooms are being given out just to help people cope with what just happened.
Probably for the best, too.
Would I hear? Would Rylik and I? We're already going. Rylik and I are already like in our own rooms, right?
I would say so. By the time that Valdis is coming down.
You think we
By
would
the
have heard
time
that?
Aldous has dragged his Grimlock in the room, I know his dragged a Grimlock in the room, walk upstairs. I know. That Ray I like would at least be arranging somewhere for her to sleep a little more comfortably.
All right. Well, you each like if you go and ask for a room, you get your own room.
Would we
This-
have heard that commotion with the Grimlock in the inn?
I would say
Perception. And on
yeah.
that,
Roll
Passive
perception, but
or
roll
active
perception.
7.
7. Rylek would not have noticed.
17.
17. You would have noticed, Lucille.
I kind of poke my head out. Do I see him like dragging the body through the hall?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning.
I don't know. This doesn't feel like nothing.
Yep, it is. Good night.
Oh, okay.
Have a
do you want
perception check.
backup? Or...
16.
16? Yeah, you notice this happening.
Rylek pokes her head out like Lucille, just leave him be.
Okay, shit, fine, jeez. I close the door and try to sleep.
Alright, you may all take a long rest. Although I
Thank
think that Valdis is going to have some events during his long rest.
A little bit.
I say we'll cut to that as the Grimlock wakes up.
Calm down. No reason to be in a fuss.
Did you tie the Grimlock up at all?
I do not have anything, but I have my blade at the ready. Holding action to stab if it attacks me.
Well, indeed, goes in for an attack, so...
Okay. 1d4 subdue damage. I'm going for.
Alright, this will then be bludgeoning, as it will have to be a half strike.
At best, he'd be able to hit him with the flat of the blade.
Well,
What the
this
hell?
is with the pommel of the blade. The
Or the
sword.
pommel, yeah.
You actually don't want to hit with the flat because that could
End
hurt
up
the.
cutting, yeah.
But not that it could end up cutting. That could hurt the weapon.
Right.
Because hitting with the flat use could easily lead to it bending, especially with a Japanese sword. That shit bends like paper sometimes.
That would be a natural 1.
Oh boy. No matter how you use the
Natural
sword, it's still
one.
gonna be bad.
Yeah. So the Grimlock just tackles you and brings you to the ground. I would say Lucille. Who else has a passive perception of 15 or above?
Sounds like no one.
So Lucille, you definitely hear this this commotion.
Will I have taken my long? What did I still get a long rest?
We're in the middle of a long rest, but the Grimlock is unarmed.
I'm gonna get up and go see what the commotion is.
Yeah, you see Valdis and the Grimlock wrestling in his room.
You need help here, or?
I'm great. Just wonderful.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna go over and try to punch the thing in the face.
Roll to attack.
Roll to attack. Oh god. Unarmed strike. So 17.
17 hits. Roll damage.
1d4 plus 5. 7.
7. You bonk right on the head with the with your palm, and the Grimlock just slumps over unconscious.
Oh. Did you want that? Or did you want to talk to him?
Was hoping, and he just kind of, as the Grimlock was on top of him during that part of the wrestling, he just kind of falls on Voldis, and Voldis just kind of pushes him off. Ugh. I was hoping to have a bit of a conversation, as this Grimlock seemed to have an idea of self-preservation, but it seemed to immediately attack despite being afraid before.
Did
Maybe
you not?
rope would be good.
Yeah, like, at least tie it up before you wake it up.
Merely trying to be cordial, but apparently no one in this place seems to like having decent conversation.
I think Grimlocks are aware of chivalry.
Do I have? Oh my god, do I have rope? I
It
did not-
should come in most starting equipment.
Me? Rylek wakes up, passing by at this point. What was this about, rope?
We need to tie this thing up so it doesn't attack again.
Rylek goes back to her room to grab the 50 feet of hempen rope from her adventuring gear.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get rope out of cartography tools.
Tosses it into tosses it at Lucille, and goes back to searching for some facilities.
All right.
I imagine this much rope is almost equivalent to my size, so I'm gonna fall over when I catch it.
It'd probably be about your height, but not your weight.
Still a lot of rope.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I'm still gonna fall over.
It's 50 feet of rope coiled up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Valdis just looks at his pack and looks at the 50 feet of hempen rope he has and goes, "Oh, well that's easy," and puts it back and uses Rylek's.
Rylek is already gone by this point, so she doesn't even notice.
You could have said something earlier before I got hit in the face with a bunch of rope.
I wasn't in control of her walking around. I'm going to tie this creature up, and he will begin tying up the Grimlock.
And when he's done tying up the Grimlock, I'm gonna use my last key point to just smack it in the face and cast Healing Hands.
All right.
Hand of Healing.
Backhand of healing.
The backhand of healing, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like how like the slap to wake up, but you actually put some healing magic in until the Grimlock wakes up.
For what it's worth, it gets 7 health back. Damn, where were you when I rolled to heal Golden? Yeah, it gets 7 health back.
The Grimlock wakes up and then starts struggling in the rope.
Now calm yourself. You wanted to survive before, didn't you? I'm assuming you still want to. He says in undercommon.
Roll me persuasion.
I wonder if I press a different button. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The Grimlock calms down. Where am I?
Rylek passes by and sees them. Sees the Grimlock awake and decides to just hang out by the door. Or in case things go south again.
I cracked my knuckles just in case.
Where have you taken me?
Valdis will put his hand over by Lucille in a kind of hold it motion. Not quickly, but just gently over towards her. You, surprisingly, and I know this might come as a shock, are actually with an ally in this matter. You know what you've done today?
What?
You've defied your masters.
You will notice that the Grimlock's breathing actually gets panicky.
Take a deep breath. This is a whole new world you've walked into.
You don't understand.
What don't I own?
I am a coward. I am weak. Strike me down now.
For your actions, more than any of your kin, you have proven yourself more brave and strong than any of them.
Do not
have allowed-
understand. Hold on, I may break stuff for 1 second. I just need to get my cursor back on screen.
No problem.
There we go. Sorry if that broke anything, chat. Yeah.
Could you repeat that last part? I interrupted you. Sorry.
Yeah, it'll just say, "You do not understand." Just trying to see what is available to use.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if he's looking shifty.
That would be insight.
Ah. Then ignore that roll. I'm gonna roll insight. 19.
He looks panicked.
I want to watch the ropes to see if he's trying to wiggle out of them.
He's not anymore, but you can see that he is like breathing in a very panicked manner.
If you want to die so bad, I'd be happy to oblige, but not yet.
Rylak just makes her presence known by stepping into the room. Oomin snorting.
The Grimlock all of a sudden, his breathing gets more panicked for a moment, and then it completely calms down. You do not understand the forces you interfere with.
Oh, I do not. Please, elaborate.
You bring suffering onto yourself by defying our masters. This one shall sorry about that, my brain just short-circuited on the word. Alright, this one shall seek the fate it deserves. And then all of a sudden, the Grimlock leans forward as much as it can and throws its head back against the wall.
Oh. Can I try to, like, leap forward and catch it so it doesn't hit itself as hard?
I would say dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Are you fucking 11?
11?
It was so close to an 18.
You don't reach in time, but it will not take out the Grimlock, at least. That will be, yeah. Alright.
Waste a key point just for you to kill yourself so quick.
The Grimlock will again lean forward and begin to throw its head back. You are in range to try and intercept it.
Do I do another dexterity saving throw?
I would say this would be contested strength at this
Oh.
point. If you're...
Fuck.
Rylak rushes in to grab his head and holds it still. Should I roll a strength saving?
Do we get advantage? Does one get advantage for the
You
other
could-
helping?
You could either, one of you gets advantage or both roll.
I have a strength of 10. It's all you, dude. All you.
18 total.
Thank God.
Yeah, right, like you're able to just grab the Grimlock's head and just keep it stable, but you do notice that, like, yeah, that first blow caused bleeding. And then all of a sudden it stops. Clever.
Please hurry up and ask your questions.
Valdis is just staring and his eyes moving across the scene, analyzing what's happening. He looks like a scientist that's just observing the experiment.
As long as we have our hold of this one, it will not answer your questions.
Then you can answer my questions. Who are you?
There is silence.
I cannot believe this is happening to me twice in one day. I asked you a question. Who are you?
We are but servants of the masters. the true masters of this world from another.
I have a weird idea.
Yes?
I want to pull out my rat jar and see if the rat reacts to this Grimlock.
You notice
Oh
that
yeah, the rat jar.
I have a rat. I have a rat with a transparent head.
you will notice that the rat seems deep in thought.
Oh my god, I'm gonna talk to a rat. I look at the rat and then at the Grimlock and be like, do you know each other or?
Lucille, can I get you to make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh Jesus.
9. You hear in your head a myriad of voices, and they all chatter, free it, free it, free it, free it, free it. And you, you feel your body and your mind unscrew the lid and release the rat, which then goes scurrying.
Athletics check, catch the rat. 23.
23.
Free hand, catch the rat.
You catch the rat and it will try and struggle out of your grip, but with 23 you just have such a tight grip. I will say roll me a d4.
How do just roll d4 on roll 20?
Yes.
Three.
3.
Oh my god.
You catch the rat, but you are too strong and you feel its body give way in your fist.
Oh my god. Did you just kill the rat?
And
I
it
meant to
goes
catch it, I swear.
it goes limp.
I didn't mean to do that, I swear.
Am I like snapped out of it by now?
Yes, that was only for one turn that you did that.
Another rat!
I like can't, oh no, I don't have hand up healing anymore. Is it dead?
It is dead.
Oh damn it! My rat jar!
I'm sorry.
That's what the
Sorry.
D4 was. 1 to 2, you were able to not squish it enough. 3 to 4, you were
It dies.
yeah. With the 23 athletics to catch a rat.
Oh man. That's okay. Oh my god.
It was a 17 plus 6.
Well,
I thought
this
the dexterity
is
saving throw would have been
of-
like, oh, whoop.
this is a truly amazing evening that we've had, and I appreciate you two for coming to my aid during this time of need, but seeing as how this poor creature is unable to separate themselves from the entity that seems to haunt them, I do believe that it would be only just to put them to peace.
But
Are you talking
twisted-
about the Grimlock right now?
Is that an out of character or in character question?
That's me, the person asking you if you're referring to the Grimlock.
Out
Yes.
of character.
Okay.
Then Rylek just glances over her, locks eyes, tilts the Grimlock's head so that it locks eyes with her.
They're
no
Twist her the
yeah.
neck.
ooh. Yeah, I would say in this position, yeah, you can just break its neck. Break his neck.
Jesus Christ.
And slumps forward.
you didn't even get any of your questions answered.
I got a few more than you think I did.
My
Doubt it.
rat!
I doubt it. I doubt either would have proven much good anyway. Didn't look like we were getting anywhere. Or if it was as willing to crush its own head.
Well,
We gotta
I
clean this mess up.
I do not worry, as this was my doing. Allow yourselves some rest. I will take care of it.
Rylek, Rylek, like manhandles her 50 feet of hempen rope back off of the damn thing, not even bothering to untie it, and then just goes back to her room.
I'm gonna tuck my now empty jar back into my bag and go back to sleep.
And for the sake of expediency, Valdis will just get rid of the body, bringing it upstairs and dumping it with the rest of the dead bodies, and go and take his long rest too.
Alright, you all finish your long rest. We are getting into the spooky portion of the campaign, after all.
I'd like to note that Jacob didn't have any input there. I don't even think he was. I don't even think he was at the mic until the end.
No, I was here. I just muted myself because I knew for a fact that Jacob would not interact with this scene.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Alright, so the next... well, I won't say the next morning comes, because you do not have the sun to guide you, but you wake up rested after your rest.
Rylek just rolls out of her bed, and slamming face first and nose first into the floor.
That wakes
Stop doing
Lucille
that.
up, and she
God,
just
stop
stretches
doing that.
Oh, I'm
God.
sorry.
Gotta stop rolling in my sleep.
Rylek thudding to the floor wakes Lucille up. She just stretches like a cat. And she goes to get breakfast.
More mushroom dishes.
By the time Lucille's at the stairs, Rylek's finally felt the pain in Rylek's nose is finally passed enough for her to drag herself to do the same.
Good morning.
Morning.
So last night was pretty crazy, huh?
I'd rather not talk about it right now. It's all the
Okay.
same to you.
Wait, no problem.
She just like looks away, just like twiddling with her little thumbs.
I would say, if you all are wondering about the Grimlock's change in mood, you could roll a retroactive insight check.
Insight check.
4. I got nothing.
24.
24. Lucille, thinking back on it, you realize that the Grimlock's body language, its manner of speaking, how he shifted from using pronouns about himself to saying we, us, and then this one, and you think it was referring to two different entities. Whenever it was speaking, the we was a different entity from the body.
Hey, did you notice the way the Grimlock was talking about himself?
I'm gonna roll a history check to determine my next RP.
Alright.
13. Would I not remember it at that point?
I would say you would kind of remember it now that Lucille's brought it up.
Now that you bring it up, yeah, I do. Didn't think about it at the time, but I was a little busy, making sure he didn't.
And you know what? When I brought out the rat, it spoke to me, but it didn't speak to me like it itself was speaking to me. It sounded like something was speaking to me through it. Do you think those two things are related? Because I do.
That would explain why you opened the bloody jar. No, I doubted you'd have done it yourself.
No, I wanted to make friends with it. Hmm.
I'm gonna stop commenting on that one. Conversation right there.
What if the Grimlock was being controlled by the same thing that was controlling the rat?
Right, like who at that point was. Wait, do we have food in front of us at this point?
Yeah,
Yes.
we do have.
It is another mushroom steak and some cooked bug meat. But, must be from a giant bug.
Rylek was midway had a fork full of bug meat into her mouth and Lucille finishes that when Lucille's sentence registers. What was the sentence again?
Oh God, what was the sentence?
The general point at least.
What if the same thing oh my God, how did I phrase this question?
The same thing that spoke through the rat was controlling the
through
Grimlock.
the-
Yeah, that.
Do I have?
At this point, would a investigation, insight, or perception check be more applicable to thinking your head off?
I would say
Okay.
this would be straight intelligence, not a
Okay,
skill
then.
check.
21. Nat
21.
20 plus 1. Nat 20 plus 1.
It's possible because Lucille didn't hear the voices, didn't do any actions until the rat came out. So, whatever it was, didn't realize that the rat was there at the moment until Lucille pulled the rat out.
Huh.
Maybe then explaining. Then did you hear the voices before the rat came out?
No.
Maybe you're right then. Whatever they did to that rat was also controlling the Grimlocks. What the bloody heck could they be talking about? Takes
What if
another
it's-
bite of bug meat.
What if it's not the Grimlocks who?
Actually, wait, no. When he was speaking with his own pronouns and not like the we pronouns, it still referred to masters, right?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Erase that line of thought. I'm just gonna thoughtfully eat my breakfast.
Alright. What are Baldus and Jacob up to?
Jacob's gonna just sort of eat his own breakfast, and then that's about it. And then he'll probably try and leave, and continue on his way.
Alright. Jacob, as you are leaving, you will notice two new faces to the town. And you're new to this town, you wouldn't usually notice new faces, except for one of them is a drow, and then the other is a druagar, the deep dwarves. They are wearing matching colors of armor, although sized to themselves, and each has a spear in one hand and a sword on their hip. And they do seem, you know this because you yourself are a religious knight, they do hold themselves in that same posture.
Alright. Fucking hell, sorry. I just read what Big B wrote. and that instantly just made my mind go like... Fuck. Sorry, I forgot my train of thought. So what
Does Jacob leave any visual signifiers of his faith? Such as an emblem on a shield or an obvious holy symbol?
check. I believe his holy symbol would be the amulet around his neck.
Okay. The Druagar will notice you. Yes, good sir, knight. And walk over to you. You would not happen to be Jacob Erie, correct?
I am.
Ah, it's good we found you then. We work with the Temple of the Guardian in Deepwell under Lady Therastra. Well, it's lucky we found you because, given the reports we've heard of this town, they are very similar to many other towns that our enemy is facing.
Rylek walks out right at that, out of the tavern, and looking in Jacob's direction, and to see if it's roughly in the direction, to see if she can at least keep track of which way he went.
Yeah, you can do it. You have 60 feet of dark vision. He's using a glowtorch to get around.
Wherever Riley.
You mind if I still roll perception to see if I catch him?
Yes.
14.
14. Yeah, you notice him, and you see the shorter, stouter figure talking to him. You could.
I then duck back inside because this looks like a private conversation.
I imagine Lucille still kind of like stares for a second before you grab her and drag her back in.
Not even pulling her head, not even in sticking her head back out, just grabbing her by the side of the head and
just grab her by the face, the hand over the face, just like
and gentle pull, just around the arm to the shoulder, head shoulder pulling.
How does Jacob respond to what the Druagar has informed him?
Kind of just with the question of why did you need to see me?
We were not looking for you. Me and my partner were only doing patrols, but we were lucky to find you, given that it will take some time for you to reach Deepwell.
Well, that still. I just would my thing. I thought I wanted it to be more kind of like, okay, and then why did you need to find me? You know, like did I not word it like that? I feel like I didn't.
Yeah, he's basically saying that they weren't looking for you, but they're just glad that they came across you. And just to like, hey, we asked you for help, and then this town is facing the thing that we sent aid for.
Okay, I think I missed that. Then okay, yeah, that explains it. So then, so what kind of aid do I need to provide to this town then?
For now, they luckily know the location of the Druagar's hold. We don't know how many is left. My partner and I could help defend the town. If you or any others who accompany you could locate, well, not locate, if you could go to their lair and smoke them out, perhaps. Investigate, see if any traces of this foe are there.
All right. Yeah, I can do that.
Alright. Me and my partner will then defend this town. It is a pleasure to meet you, Sir Knight. and he will walk off to go into the town.
Valdis, what were you doing during all this?
Valdus is still asleep since he didn't get, to sleep until halfway through your guys' long rest.
Point taken. That would make sense how he didn't wake up after, the, nose fall.
Does Jacob come back into the inn, or do the pair come back into the inn, or come into the inn, not back into the inn? Yeah.
That is the question. Does Jacob go back to the inn?
Yeah, Jacob would kind of go back to the inn for more the sake of just trying to think of the wording to say it.
Do you know the meaning of the word?
Kind of. It would be more to kind of gather up his stuff because he didn't really pack up to leave like right the second,
So, does he pass by our table?
Probably would.
As he approaches, as she thinks he's approaching the table, really he's about to pass it. She just asks so who is that?
Perception check to see if he's comfortable answering visually. 12.
12. I mean, how does Jacob appear?
Yeah, he is just kind of ignoring a bit because he just is kind of moving, he's not really he just doesn't really care right now as he just heads back to his room.
Alrighty then. So he doesn't answer?
Yep.
Yeah, she's just like, alright then.
What is the surface level thoughts that everyone has right now?
Rylek's just thinking. Rylek at this point is thinking there's something up with that night fella. But is it really worth prying into him when there's already someone I've told I'd help? Little bug lady needs a friend's help. Needs help saving her friends too.
Right. Lucille?
It's just surface thoughts right now?
Yes.
She's thinking about partially about three things. She's thinking about last night's interrogation. She's thinking about those in my interactions with Jacob, would I have seen the emblem that he's wearing?
Yes.
Would I have recognized it?
I
Just
think
simply
that's
because
religion.
I'm in an adventuring guild, and I wonder if I don't know, adventuring guilds get around and have a lot of connections. Would I have recognized it?
Oh yeah, it is a very prominent symbol. It's the symbol of the Blessed Light, one of the universal figures.
Okay. Would I have noticed that the pair Jacob spoke to are also wearing that symbol?
They
No.
were not wearing that symbol. They were wearing purple garb as opposed to Jacob's I presume more golden attire, or at least
Yeah.
golden looking. In fact, retroactive perception check.
Both of us, or
Lucille,
Or-
since she's the one asking the question.
right? I'm not even thinking about it at the time. So
19.
19. That they were wearing the symbol of the Guardian, a deity which exists to guard the barriers between the planes.
Guardian, the Guardian guards, who guards the barriers of the planes?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Guards. Yeah, she makes note of that and is just like, so that's interesting. But she's also, like, her primary concern right now is going to find her friends.
Alright. Valdis, what are your surface level thoughts?
At the moment, he doesn't have thoughts in the terms of
He's
the
currently
normal...
dreaming.
Ah,
Dreaming, I would assume.
Yes, I was getting to that, Ralek.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, he's dreaming at the moment, and the current dream is kind of flashing quickly between thoughts, and it's more just a memory of closed, hard to breathe, struggle, hard to breathe, and then he is jarred awake.
alright. Jacob, what are your surface level thoughts right now?
Kind of just like thinking of how to route them, basically.
Alright.
Got bored that time, sorry.
That's okay. Lucille.
Ooh.
You will hear in your head, save them? You wish to save them. Perhaps.
Hold on, wait. I like look around. Is anyone like? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Is anyone like speaking in my ear, or do I just? Is there no one around?
No one is speaking it in your ear. It's a cacophony of small voices in your head.
Like the rats?
Like what you heard when you were told to free the rat.
Oh dear.
Come to the lair. Perhaps you can free them.
Oh god. Hoping desperately that they can't hear me panicking, I ask in my head, where is the lair?
Follow the golden one.
Follow the golden one. I look over my shoulder to see if I can still see Jacob.
Would she still see Jacob? Would he be leaving the establishment at this point?
Yeah, because it is basically more just him picking up his pack and making sure his sword is equipped.
Lunge out and grab Rylek's arm and say, we gotta go.
Rylek drops her fork. Fork says, "Let me get my stuff."
Do I have my stuff with me already? I probably would have.
If you think you would have, you do.
Yeah, I think she would have. I think she'd keep her stuff close.
Oh,
Oh,
After
like
grabbing her stuff?
we gotta go fetch Valdis too. She like shoots up and like runs to Valdis's room.
bang. Offhand, bang. Baldus, get up!
What? And you just hear thud. What in the blazes? It's early. What are you doing?
What? What? Actually, I wouldn't know what time it is. Never mind. I like open the. Is this door locked?
He wouldn't lock it, no.
I open the door, poke my head in, and say, "We gotta go."
Rylek just has a good. Rylek has a sense for when things need to be done, and based on what's happening around her.
You see, like, he's dressed, but it's kind of like, how do I describe it? Kind of like a Victorian era kind of pajamas on.
That
it's-
fits him so perfectly.
yeah, it's the very poofy white around the forearms and whatnot. He's all like, okay, I'll be there as soon as I can.
Please tell me he has a nightcap too. Go full Ebenezer Scrooge.
He doesn't quite have a nightcap, no.
Oh. I just seeing him get ready, I run out just so I can keep an eye on Jacob and see where he's going. Just so we know where to go.
Alright. Jacob, do you mind noticing that these people are following you?
I mean, I feel like just kind of it's up to you mainly. Like, if you want me to roll perception or take my passive, you know.
I would say you'd notice them. Unless they're trying to be stealthy about it.
I mean, I mean, I seemed super rushed, but I'm not like, I don't know. It's more like not me trying to be stealthy. It's just me being normal.
Alright, yeah, so you would notice them.
Alright. Yeah, he's not really gonna actually think much of it and just continue on his way because he kind of doesn't, he doesn't really care right now. Because it just more is, it's more like because his mindset is that they're just gonna annoy him more and like possibly try and question him more, and thus he isn't really caring, you know.
All right.
Rylek approaches Lucille with her stuff up on her back and her club up slung over her shoulder. Alright, we just waiting on Voldis.
I'll wait for Valdis to arrive before saying anything.
All right.
Voldis arrives in haste. You know, his hair not quite done up in the tight, not dreadlocks that he has. It's kind of the red band holding it back is kind of loosely dangling. He's like, okay, what's the emergency?
So you're both gonna think I'm very crazy for this, but you know how I released the rat last night?
You mean the one I crushed on accident?
Yes, the one you crushed very brutally. So I released it because I heard a bunch of voices in my head, and then it kind of made me act not like myself. It kind of made me let it out. And see, like a minute ago, I heard those voices again, and it said, if I want to save my friends, I gotta find the lair, and if I want to find the lair, we need to follow Jacob.
Or actually, do we even know Jacob's name?
Nope, I don't think so.
We have to follow the golden one, and I point towards Jacob.
Is he within 60 feet of our sight? Of my sight, at least?
At this point, he is not, but you can see his glowtorch in the distance.
Okay. This sounds like some sort of advanced magic. I do not have my notes on me at the moment.
Listen, I'm going, and if you want to stay here, that's fine. But this is the best thing. This is the closest thing to a lead that I've got right now, so I'm going.
Rylek doesn't even say anything, just gestures for you to lead on.
Oh, oh my god. Is it too much to just like hold up a fist for her to bump?
You can hold up a fist if Rylek bumps it. That's up to her.
I hold up a fist.
She responds with a fist bump.
Yes. And then I lead the way.
All right.
And Rylek follows.
Voldis just holds up a finger and he's all like,
And I call over my shoulder,
I'm coming,
you can
I'm
study
coming."
on the way!
What
"You
was
still
that?
owe me."
Sorry.
I just say over my shoulder at Valdis, like, you can study your notes on the way!
You both still owe me that debt, so I'm coming.
Wait, which debt? This is me asking. Which debt? Us helping him?
The deal that we made at the very beginning.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't remember this deal.
Me neither.
Well, then this'll be fun.
Oh.
since-
I read.
since-
Here it is.
Since
Valdis
this,
promised to give knowledge in exchange for our own knowledge.
yeah,
Oh.
and I would say that since it's been only a day in game, B is free to remind you guys of it.
Okay.
Yeah, he basically wanted Lucille to teach him Sylvan and Ralek to teach him the language of the Western Coast?
Eastern
Eastern
continent.
world. Eastern continents.
Yes. And in turn, you can ask him one question and he will do everything in his power in order to answer to the best of his ability.
Riley, yeah, I would have had Riley just call over her shoulder. If you still want to learn me native tongue, you better come along. Just would have had her done that if he hadn't called or that he was coming. I mean,
Alright, so we see the grand map of the Underdark here. This token here represents the entire party.
Wait. I don't see it.
you didn't drag us in.
Oh, my bad. Keep forgetting about that. So yes, so here we go.
So the human soldier knight guy with the blonde hair
Yes,
is the entire party.
yes.
Okay.
Each of these squares is about 5 days of travel. However, you takes less than a day to get to the lair along the cave wall.
The cave wall behind us, or
Uh,
behind the token, or in front of it.
to the north. The token
So
There.
behind, so
now
to
in
the
front
north.
of.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Sorry,
Yeah.
Is that token female?
I think that's a helmet.
No, I'm looking at the bit in front.
I just chose a random token.
Okay, I'm sorry for derailing.
It's fine.
I get
Quick
curious.
question. Are we heading towards this? Hold on, wait. How do I do the
Press and hold. Click and hold.
press and hold? Are we heading towards here?
You are headed towards here.
Okay, just that. Okay.
So yeah, zoom in for me.
Alright. So it takes you a few hours to travel in the dark. Rylek, you've gotten kind of used to this. How do Valdis, Jacob, and Lucille all feel about the traveling in the dark?
Jacob has no real thoughts.
Lucille is she can see in the dark fine, but she's kind of glad for the change in pace because she has such a hard time seeing in sunlight.
Alright. At that, we'll take the time to transfer over to the lair.
Wait, what about Valdis?
Oh yeah, Valdis, how is it
Right.
for you traveling in the dark? With, for you, only your glowtorch.
Baldus is just taking the time to look at any of the nearby fungi or mushrooms and just kind of visually observing as we travel.
With Riley keeping half an eye on him to make sure, or he's still in earshot for her to call him back.
Right.
Back in case he loses sight.
I would
Right,
like
of
to
Jacob's
close a
Boucherie.
I'd like to close a bit of distance between like our little trio and Jacob, just to make sure we're not like too far from each other.
Alright. Yeah. So eventually you all will come to the lair, and Jacob leading goes into the cave with you all following. You have
So-
control of
so
your
we
tokens.
Start dragging our things, or
Yes, you should have control of your tokens.
Okay, cool.
Jacob even Jacob's here, I think. I'm just gonna keep mine where it was for now. until Jacob starts moving his.
Yeah, I feel like Jacob would be something like this far ahead or something, you know, not like them directly behind.
This is the kind of distance I want to keep. Just to, it's kind of like, oh, we just so happen to be going in the same direction. We're not going with you.
Mhm.
I mean, technically that's true. Valdis, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, guy. Calm down.
I'm sorry.
Hey, he's still waking up. Cut him some slack.
No thanks.
I'm staying far behind everyone.
Right now. The bread is in the what?
Alright,
Okay.
so I'll reveal more of the cave for you all then.
So he was just
Sorry.
heading towards this cave at the outset. Like he knew this was here?
Yeah, he was pointed to it.
Okay, Jacob.
I accidentally pinged, I swear.
It's
It's
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Jacob, as you enter this cave, you do remember this feeling similar to some experiences in the dream you had.
All right.
Can I just like climb up on the wall to see if I can get a good glimpse of the cave ahead?
Yes, you can. You do have a climbing
Yeah.
speed.
Yay. Oh my god, what is my climbing speed?
I believe it should be the same as your walking speed.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Can I do like a quick perception check to see if there's anything up ahead?
Yes, you can.
Oh, natural 20.
Natural
Which
20.
makes it a 25.
Natural 20 plus 5, that's 25, yeah.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You are able to see the cave ahead
Ooh.
with
Actually, I'm
these
gonna keep that out of my view since that's for her.
ruined carpets, and you are able to also notice
Oh boy.
they are hiding against the wall, and they, with their stone gray skin, they almost perfectly blend in, but you're able to see them.
Can I roll a perception and check to see if Rylek can see this one?
Yes, you may.
Five total.
You do not.
Okay.
I'd like to leap down and rush up to Golden and or Jacob, sorry, and like just stop him. Just like wait.
Rylek just standing right over here at this point. Just rushing over here at this point.
I point towards.
If you could bring Lucille's token to not be on the same space as Jacob.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Continue.
I point towards this Grimlock dead ahead and say,
There's one waiting right over there. There are two more further in the cave.
All right. Jacob just sort of like looks a bit like unsure, and then
Rylek steps around him, gives a roar, goes into rage.
"Oh shit."
Should we roll initiative?
Yeah, at that point, yep.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
21.
10.
How do I start initiative again? There it is.
I like when Rylek starts to roar. I'm just like, I wanted to do this if it were climbing, but okay.
I never.
15 for me.
Sorry, I have no idea what's... Oh, because I'm still on GM layer. Roll 20. Oh, there we go.
When you're working with a barbarian, be prepared for brainlessness.
My
Regardless of
initiative
their
is
wisdom score, regardless of their intelligence score.
my initiative is 10, not 12.
Yeah, it's the initiatives from last time it didn't clear.
Oh, okay.
So let me just put all those in. So, Lucio got a 10. What
I
did Valdis and Jacob get?
I got 8.
15.
Wrong ones. Alright, and then rolling for the Grimlocks. Ooh. Alright.
Oh, fuck.
And then I have to do this. Alright, so Rylek, you start us off.
First, I'm gonna, since I'm already in rage, wait, does that count as being already in rage after what I said, or?
If you used your bonus action to rage, then yes, you would already be in rage.
Then I'm using my bonus action to rage retroactively, if I may.
That's fine.
Then I'm going to use my. I'm gonna see if I can tackle that Grimlock ahead of me into the wall behind him.
Alright. Are you going for a shove or are you trying to make an attack?
Let's just. I'm bringing him with me. I'm attacking.
Alright. Roll to attack.
I'm a roll the one-handed great club damage for reference.
Alright.
8.
8.
Plus 8 from the roll, plus I think there's a no, wait.
I think you gotta hit first.
Oh right. Wrong one.
Oh, yeah.
We all forgot, okay?
20 still hits.
14 plus 6. 14 plus 6, and I'm gonna re-roll the damage this time, if I may.
Yeah.
See what actually gets. 9.
9. You whack him and deliver a mighty blow.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys.
And how many actions per? I only have 1 action per turn.
Yes.
And do
You
I,
have
or-
1 action, 1 bonus action, and 30 feet of movement.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Alright. This Grimlock will then retaliate against you. This will be at a plus.
You get bonus because of rage?
Oh yeah, you have bonus rage damage, so you actually take him out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't I do like plus 2 damage or something stupid?
I forget about rage damage because it's not automatically added.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
good
since
job.
my back was to everyone, no one saw my eyes cloud over in blackness. It's like last time, so. But since I'm raging, they can probably imagine that happened.
Yeah.
Not Jacob, because he has not seen that, nor does he probably actually care.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Did you kill it?
Yeah.
Shit, I was gone for a minute.
Alright, so then it is the Grimlock's
Rage,
turn,
rage.
and these two will 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one moves up to you and will make a spiked bone club attack.
Wait, I have an opportunity attack. Doesn't moving into my range trigger it?
It's only moving out for opportunity
Yeah,
attacks.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Then, yeah.
Roll against my armor class plus 2. Oh, since I'm raid plus. Wait, does my armor class actually change when I'm raging?
No.
No.
You
What-
get resistance to. You
Yeah.
get half damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
and-
still
and
roll
then-
against my armor class, though.
Natural
Yeah.
1, so it moves over, and you see that even though you yelled, this one, she didn't quite get a good view of you, and swings wide and just misses you.
It goes right in front of my face, and Rylek, as if it were a cartoon, goes from raging to nonplussed with rage still active.
Jacob, it is
And
now.
then just turns around to look at the Grimlock, even though it can't see her.
Right. Jacob,
Wait,
it
my
is.
turn?
Yes.
I got an 8. Are you sure?
Oh. Dang it.
Valdis.
Yep.
Valdis was 15.
I
Jacob was 8.
I didn't press enter, that was the problem. So it's Valdis' turn. My bad. Sorry about that.
No problem. Valdis will move 5, 10 feet over here. And he is, let's see, 20. So they are within range.
With
Valdis
that
is-
angle, you do not. You would be able to see this one, but you would not be able to see this one with the angle you're at. And I'd give him half cover just because you only have the small space to look out of.
Indeed, if I was attacking them.
Oh.
Uh,
Right.
Valdis is going to be like, oh boy, noises up ahead. He hears similar sounds to the Grimlocks from before, the grunting and whatnot, and he's going to look over to Jacob and Lucille, starting with Jacob. He's going to say, they aren't wearing much armor. Go for the limbs. They're easy to hit. And he's going to then look to Lucille and say, stay low. They swing slowly. So if you stay there, they won't be able to hit you. And he's going to give them both advantage on their next attacks.
Nice. That brings us to Lucille's turn.
You are the best. I'm gonna. Oh my god, what is my? Hold on, I know how to do things. I'm going to go. Yeah, that's within range. I'm gonna go to this one. Hold on, wait. This one, and
Why am I pinging at the same time?
I'm gonna go here and just pop.
Pop, pop.
With my quarterstaff.
All right.
And following Valdis's advice, I do keep low. And I aim for the ankles.
Ooh.
And that is a 23 on the with it. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 23
Yep.
to hit. And that is a
The
Why
second
do I have
attack
two-
does not get advantage, only the first one.
Oh. No. I mean
Or-
like that was my first attack.
Okay.
Why do I have two different values here? Is it like if I swing one-handed or two-handed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna swing two-handed. Are you fucking serious? 6.
6. All right. Do you do a bonus action attack?
Bonus actions.
I think monks do get a bonus action attack.
I
Yeah.
do. I'm gonna, after the quarterstaff thing, I'm gonna use my third hand to hit it again in the ankle. And I only get advantage on the first hit,
Yes.
Or-
Yeah.
so I don't have advantage anymore.
Correct.
Okay. 11.
11. I believe that hits. Let me just double check. That hits.
Yes! 9!
9.
That is 9 damage.
Do you go for the kill?
Oh, yes.
You,
I,
as you punch
Yes.
up with your arm, you hear that sickening
Gross.
It's one of my, even though I hate hearing it, it's one of my favorite sound effects to hear in media.
Whoa, you nasty.
Jacob, it is your turn.
Alright, well, since this guy's down, I can do here, move here, and perform standard paladin stuff of attack.
Alright.
So 19 hits.
Yep.
Then that is a 8 damage.
Alright.
With then bonus action of athletics, you try and knock him down. With the
Opposing
shield master-
athletics.
I put the shield master feat.
Press the wrong button. Hold on.
Am I allowed to try and help?
Well, it doesn't matter because the Grimlock gets pushed over anyway.
Yep.
Can I put my boot on him to keep him down?
It's
Yes,
not
you
your
may.
turn, dude.
Well,
But
it is his turn now because
Yeah.
That's Jacob's turn right there.
so it is now Rylek's turn.
Alright then, I'm gonna put my boot down on him. And ask, do we need this one alive? To Valdis. As loud as she can.
Valdis, I believe it's 20 feet of sight I have, right?
Yeah, I'd say, yeah.
So just being like from the darkness, hearing this fucking voice that's familiar, just being like, no?
It's a Grimlock. Oh, last one alive. And then, she's just trying to keep control of herself to get an accurate amount of information out.
Sure,
Oh.
there are.
Yeah. Then she picks her boot up off the Grimlock, only to bring it down on his head.
Alright.
8
8.
total.
Unfortunately, the head's too tough.
Advantage because prone.
Oh yeah! So roll again.
Oh, so yeah. I should probably use the Beyond 20 thing to automatically put with advantage.
I would say not do that
Do
anymore
it,
because
man.
you already rolled. You already gave the first
Yeah.
roll.
I know, but the next time.
Yeah.
14
14
total.
hits.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I also got advantage as well. Should I check the critical? But
What
I
is-
assumed that was like a character thing, like you were just ignoring Valdis.
I mean, yeah, that was actually a character thing.
Alright. So, Rylek, you step down and you squash the head.
Yes.
Gross.
Woohoo!
Also, guys, just so you know, my computer's internet kind of shit itself and it's down. So if I don't move my token, that's because I lost my internet. But my phone's connected, so.
Well, I would say we got 10 minutes left. That would probably be a good place to end the session if you guys are okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
We're
okay.
just we just finished combat. I'd say stop it. Pausing here at least is good
Yeah.
for the for this session.
Yeah. So, yeah. That was a good session, guys. How
We
about...
killed 3 people.
I'm pretty sure I technically killed 2 of them.
Oh, you actually
You
killed...
did kill
You killed 4 people because of the one last night.
Oh right.
4 and a quarter if you include the rat.
Yep.
Yep.
I had nothing to
Jacob
do with
has yet
this
to kill
one,
any.
Dad.
I
had nothing to do with
know
killing
you
this
didn't-
one.
I know you didn't need to kill the rat, but
It's the
That
rat.
is-
I'm not even talking about the rat. I'm talking about this guy.
oh,
I had nothing to do with this guy.
I'm
This
just
one,
saying, we could have
this
had
one,
something if we
the
had
rat
that.
from last night, and the Grimlock from last night, along with maybe one from the previous day. They were my kills.
Alright.
Congratulations.
I'm sorry.
Well, if everyone's good then, I think it's time
Is
to...
Varus getting experience for this if we're doing experience, or are we doing milestone?
We're doing
level up?
milestone.
Okay, never
Cool.
mind.
I personally prefer milestone, but yeah.
Well, thank you for running, DM. Really appreciate it.
I'm glad you guys
Yay,
enjoyed the
good job,
session.
Sam.
I'm glad you guys
I-
enjoyed the session.
I love D&D.
So yeah,
I
I
don't know
love
why, but I love
D&D so fucking much.
thank you players, thank you chat, and I'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Yeah.